Hello, and welcome back to Weekend Cartoon Reviews. This time, we're reviewing the Pout Pout Fish. I know this review is long overdue, and I'm sorry I couldn't get it out sooner. But it's here now. Luckily, I did a short on this already, if you wanted a shorter version of my thoughts. Anyway, Viva Kids. Usually I like to save their movies for my big ranking video of the year, because usually there's next to nothing to talk about when it comes to their movies. My thoughts could easily be summed up on their films into ranking videos. You all know I'm notorious for being super critical towards these guys. More often than not, they choose to make shit. So I always have the lowest of the low expectations when it comes to these guys. Rest assured, they've never made a masterpiece. Not that I've witnessed, anyway. The Pout Pout Fish is based on the book series of the same name. I have never read the original books, but I know that's where this movie came from. I don't know much about the books, but given this was Viva Kids, I did not have high hopes at all for this one. So then, what did I think of this one? Honestly, it really wasn't that bad. I kinda enjoyed it, actually. As much flack as I give Viva Kids, the movies they've released this year specifically so far haven't gotten on my nerves. I'm very surprised by that, and while this isn't the time for me to start praising Viva Kids, they got work to do, I can say I came out of this one thinking, it was alright. Yeah, the movie is a little standard, but it had a bit of bite to it, and it had a twist I didn't see coming, which is more than I can say about most Viva Kids movies. The movie is about the titular Pout Pout Fish, he doesn't have a name, and he meets this young fish who's set to have a lot of siblings. He accidentally destroys their home, and now they go on an adventure to find a fish who could grant them a wish to rebuild their house. The animation is some of the better looking stuff Viva Kids has produced. It looks a little plasticky at times, but my favorite thing they made animation-wise is Scary Girl. Night of the Zoopocalypse also looked really good too. Normally, Viva Kids has dull or awful looking animation for their movies. I guess Dragon Keeper 2, why not? We could throw that in there into the good animation pile. I can't think of anything more off the top of my head, but yeah. So to see that this one was actually pretty pleasing to look at was good. This movie is no Finding Nemo, but I can say they tried on this one. Nick Offerman plays the Pout Pout Fish, and I thought that was pretty cool. The voices in this one aren't bad at all. I don't believe a Viva Kids movie had a voice acting that drove me up a wall, except for Inspector Sun, but to be fair, there is just so much wrong with that movie anyway. Honestly, this is why I try not to review Viva Kids movies in full reviews, but this was the only other film that released in March other than Hoppers, because in general, I don't have much to say about them. The only other one I've reviewed was The Amazing Maurice. Regardless, I thought the Pout Pout Fish was harmless, a perfectly standard movie that I kinda enjoyed. None of its problems are really that problematic, but this isn't a movie I'll revisit anytime soon. To be fair, I think that's just the standard for Viva Kids. That's all for now. Bye everyone, and have a great day.